Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I fancy doing something a bit different today, so I'm breaking out two new things to share with you today. So I have got my brand new journal that I created, which I will tell you more about once we get into the video. We're going to be creating our very first page in here, and I'm really excited. And we are also going to have a play with wax seals, which I'm also very new to as well. So we'll be talking about that today. But really hope you enjoyed today's video, and welcome back to It's Only Paper. I'm Lisa. If you are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. So let's get on with this. Right, so journal. We did this over in my Patreon group. It was an online class hosted by the lovely Michelle. This is my journal that I created. I would like to make more of these, so this is something that will be on this channel. This is made purely from a box and wrapping paper. It's so cool, and using up loads of old paper. You might actually recognize some of these papers if you are a long-term scrapbooker like me. We've got lots of My Mind's Eye. I don't know, there's obviously Simple Stories, Say Cheese. That one's a bit more new. There's just some really, really lovely papers. And I bound them in as well, so you've got little strings there. I'm really pleased with this, and it's just so pretty. And I decided that this journal was going to be dedicated to my Disney stories. Now, I know you're thinking, why do I need another journal for my Disney stories when I have so many on the go? But I've got loads of photos like this in my stash. A 5x7 of my daughter. This was our very first trip in 2007. But I've got so many photos that they're duplicates of what I've already scrapbooked, and I've got loads of scrapbook albums, loads of journals. I just fancy having a no rules journal when it comes to my Disney trip. I was talking about freedom journaling, something I think I may have started in my previous video. I was de-stressing, and it was something I was talking about, journaling and having no rules and just doing it because you want to do it. It doesn't matter if things are on straight. It doesn't matter if you've got junk in a creative journal or you're junk journaling and you're using new things. What difference does it make? It's all about having fun and preserving memories, right? So that's what this journal is going to be all about. There's going to be no order. If I want a 2007 next to a 2019 photo, I'm going to do that. If I want an Epcot photo with an Animal Kingdom on the next page, that's totally fine too. It's all about just documenting memories. And that's what I feel really passionate about. So I'm just going to enjoy it. And this album is just going to be a whole mishmash of Disney. And this was the first photo that I found. I'm not going to go straight to the first page. I do feel funny about first pages, but I've decided to keep that to the history of our family and Disney, and then go on to like our very first trip where we stayed. So I'm going to keep the first 2 or 3 pages and then go on from there. I did pick out this one. I think the colours would go really well with Holly's little outfit. They were her first ears. I just realised we had the same, and they were like little clip-ons. I'm showing you where they are, but you can't obviously see where I'm touching my head. They're little clips from Epcot. They're really sweet, and we've still got those. But so that's what I'm going to be creating today. But I have these. I'm making my Patreon gifts as well. I've got these really cute little envelopes, and I thought they would be really nice to seal with a wax seal. And then I thought, actually, do you know, I quite fancy having that in here. And then I thought, I will do these for my patrons. I think they will be so cute. And I fancy playing with my wax melt sealy thing, whatever it's called, and doing a whole load of wax melts for my patrons as well. The ones in my red tier, they're like my top tiers, and I send out happy mail every month. So I thought I would combine the two in a video. So I've got this on here. Oh my goodness, that's very warm. I'm going to put some wax in there. And my friend Emma said, why not do a load on greaseproof paper, and then you can peel them off and use them. And I thought that's such a lovely idea, and that's when that gave me the idea of making up a whole load and gifting them to my top tier Patreon. So we're going to do that today as well. So let's do some wax melts and we'll talk about those. This should be nice and hot. I can start melting the wax and we can chat whilst I do that. So it all came about, this is my wax melt story. I've been receiving some happy mail. Claire, my lovely friend Claire, sent me some. Also Grace from Miss Paper Lover. I haven't even opened this yet. I've just realised. Sent me some, and I just love them so much. When I've had them in the past, I just love them. And for some reason, it's just something I never thought about doing myself. And then a company called, oh gosh, that's really smoky. Maybe that shouldn't have been on there so long. Then a company called Craspire contacted me asking if, oh, I've got a little scoopy in here as well, if I would like to receive some free wax melts, a set, or I could order my own stuff. And I thought, oh yes, please, that would be so cool. And so I ordered some stuff from them, and then they also gave me a discount code, and I got really, really excited. So it's been a thing on Patreon at the moment. Loads of people are now making wax melts. I did a video, I think it was on my main channel actually, Life with Lisa, when I received them and I was testing them out. So I can link that down below for you. I'm going to do a camera one, I think. And the idea is I've got the little like burner, the thought of having an open flame, well it's not totally open, but you know, a flame in my craft studio where I've got loads of paper makes me so nervous, but I've got that on there melting. And then you get these stamps and you can choose. I bought a set and it came with, it was the toadstools and the pumpkin I chose because they're just so perfect for me. Then I also went ahead and ordered a camera and the sunshine and clouds, which I love. And then all you do is just screw the top off and replace. So let's do a cloud. It's so cool. And for some reason I thought it would be something that would be really, really expensive, and it's really not. And it's so easy. That's nearly melted. But you can buy loads of colours. I've got mixed ones here. And then there's so many different stamps. So I will leave the link. I know some people were a little bit uncomfortable ordering. The original link I had with a discount code is from the US. And I totally get that because there's always that nervous feeling of like customs and all that kind of thing. So they are also on Amazon. So I'll leave a link below for you. So this is now completely melted. And this is the first time I'm actually doing it on greaseproof paper. So we're just tipping the wax in there and then leaving the stamp. I'm going to just zoom in there so you can see better. We'll do quite a few more. I want to have a play today. And then that should come up. Oh, that didn't go so well. Right, I'm having a little bit of an experiment. Let's try again. I don't know. Like I said, I'm completely new to this. I've only had a play once before. So I wonder if I've got the wax too hot. I'm going to leave that for a minute. This one kind of, we had half of one here. I love how that feels. It feels so cool. I want to do some more now. Right, let's put that one on there. Let's try white. I'm going to take some white out of this bag. I've got some mixed colours in here. And I also want to start adding threads and other bits and pieces to them and just make them really fun. Right, that's now melted. Let's take that one up. That peels off so easily. Right, let's see. And then that peels off. Oh, that's so cool. I didn't have enough wax on there though. So let's try that again in a moment. We'll wait for the other ones too. Right, let's give this another go. We'll use more wax this time. Let's pop that on there and we'll leave that to dry. I didn't do that so well, did I? This really smells. Is that normal? Let me know. Or have I just let these get a bit too hot? While that's drying actually, then I can pop my next one back in again. This is so much fun. It's just nice experimenting and playing. There, we'll have a look from this angle as well at that wax. It looks so cool, doesn't it? I've got this little tray that I've been keeping my stamps in as well, just a little Poundland tray. Right, are we ready? Okay, that's a good sign. That's peeling off really, really nicely. Oh wow, we have got our first wax seal of the session. You see that? The other thing I've got, actually, it came with some pens. Whilst I go and look for the pens, actually, I will do my next one. So I'm doing 3 beads this time. Let's leave that and I'll pop the next ones in. Are they called beads? Is that the right word? And then I've got this gold pen, and that goes over the top if you want it to. You can buy other colours as well. I've seen a set. One of the girls in our Patreon group found it, and I'm very, very tempted. I'll leave a link below. Let me know if you think I should get it. I think this is so cute. So, and then I've done some of these already, and that then dries. That lovely gold. I quite like, actually, the flecks of colour in the wax. Right, let's see how this one is. Oh, it's still a little bit sticky, this one. I've done that one a bit too soon. That is so cute. And then what you can do is pop some glue or sticky back tape. I like that. I'm going to make a whole load of these. Now, for this new journal page, I am going to be using up really old stash. I've been delving deep. I've got some really old stuff from Ellie's Studio and also Chic tags. I've also got some really old sassafras lace trim there. Does that bring back any memories? I ordered a load of bits and pieces here. This was a pack from Etsy, and it's all Disney, like, comic paper. So I'm going to use some of that. I found some old alphas in my stash. I have no idea where these have come from. And then I've got this old sticker sheet, Simple Vintage Traveller from Simple Stories, that is left over, which I thought would be really fun, as the photo I have picked is in Epcot, Disney's Epcot, at the start of the World Showcase, where all the different countries are. So I'm going to pop that on there, trim that down, I think. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave it as it is. I like the white border, so I'm just going to stick it on like that. I might actually trim that down just to make it a little bit more even. I'm going to stick that on. I have thought about, like, attaching it with washi and doing something on the back, some journaling or something, but I've decided not to. I'm just going to stick this on. I won't stick down the edges just in case I want to add any. Oh, do you know, that reminded me, I had an idea. When I was laying down the page, I actually had an idea about including this to fold over and then pop some journaling on it. So I do want to do that. Does it matter what size? No, what side I mean. I'm going to place that like that. I just thought it would be quite fun. And I really want to use some of these Disney comic pages that I found on Etsy. So let's pop that there. And then the idea being, we can fold that in and we can pop some journaling there. That would be quite cute. The other thing I thought about doing, right, I'd like to include that. I might pop that on there, actually. That is actually a really nice fit. I might get some. Oh, look, you can see the old Sassafras logo there. I loved that company so much. It was my absolute favorite. I'm going to pop that on with some staples, I think. Staples are such a fun way to add some extra texture to your page. So let's put that on there. And I've just got some green staples in there. There we go, and then I can either leave it as it is on the back or cover it up. I'm going to obviously just leave it like that today. Then I did think about adding this over here. I wanted to pop the little envelope down, so I'm going to do that. So let me know if you're watching this and you love Disney too, or you're a Disney family, you love to wear Disney, or you document your trips. Going to pop that. I really like that. That's so cute. I am, though, going to do my journaling inside. So let's make sure that's up the right way. I'm just going to pop a little bit of tape on the middle. You could obviously attach it to one side if you wanted. I am going to send out these to my patrons because I think they're so cute. Really love these. I thought I would use these word stickers here at the bottom view. This would have been the first time that we'd ever been to Epcot. It's funny looking back on these trips, and this was our once in a lifetime trip. This was when Ada and I got married in Orlando, and little did we know how this would impact our lives. Let's have adventure. I love using up old stash. I've got a camera there, that could be fun. Far away, that's a good one. Let's put that underneath. Quite like the idea of the travel one. I might leave that for the time being. The camera one is quite cool. Let's pop that up there. I do feel this is a really good time to use up old stash. I've got this old March card here, and I quite fancy creating a little flip with that. And on the back then, let's see if, let's have a notes in the middle. That would work really well. And we'll pop that on with some washi tape, I think. So we want it on that side to go like that. I've got this really cute, oops, that didn't go so well, washi tape with cameras on. Don't you just hate it when it breaks down? I can't remember where I got it from, but I've had it for ages. Let's see. Oh, I can't get it to tear properly. That's better. Let's trim that down. Let's pop that on the side. Perfect. I'm also going to pop some bits on here. So this view, you look over the lake, it is so beautiful. And then you've got all the different worlds around it. Just somewhere we love hanging out now so much. I found this half a piece here. That could be quite cute. Oops, got my staple gun attached. I'm still doing the wax melts. I keep taking a break just to replace them and do them whilst I'm doing this right here. So I'm definitely on a mission this year to use up as much stash as I can. Let me know if you are doing the same thing. Let's pop that one there. It's such a good feeling. I just love the idea of filling this journal with loads and loads of different memories, just completely random memories. I just think it would be so nice to look through. Actually, that would be quite nice on there. And the pop of yellow then matches the yellow at the bottom here. I want that to be able to, oh, I like that hanging or poking above the top there. I think I might pop that on there. This page has come together so easily just from using little journal tabs. I don't want to add too much because I really do like that. I might get my Mickey punch out. And these alphas, I quite fancy World Showcase on there. No, let's have Epcot. Keep it short. I think that's what we'd do. Oh. These alphas are not wanting, hold on. Yes, they're coming off. I didn't think they were going to come off. The only problem with this is it is going to be a puffy journal, not a flat journal. But because of the way I've bound it, I should have plenty of space for like 3D bits and pieces. There's plenty of room within the binding, the spine. So hopefully it will be okay. The other thing that's going to be really important to me in this journal, because the photos and the stories are just going to be scattered from all over the years, I want to make sure that I have the year on there for each photo. So that now says Epcot View. So I want to, have I got, no, oh, I have got numbers. No, I think though actually I can pop that in the date. I would quite like something there, on there. Actually, I'm going to add an 07 on the top there for the year. I think that will work really well. And then I need to add my journaling and decide what I want to do along there. I know I said I wanted to use up old stash, but I've got this garden party set of stickers, Maggie Holmes, and actually it would be really nice, the beautiful, I think, on there. Or should we have sunshine? I think sunshine. That is really cute, don't you think? I think that's really nice. There. Add some of these. I'm just going to trim a little bit of this graph paper to go on here for my journaling. Nice thing about using graph paper is that you've got the squares. I don't want it to go over the image of Donald Duck. So let's pop that there. And then I can use that for journaling. I think I'm going to go away and journal this page now. And by the way, I've made such a mess with the wax melts, and they've completely ruined my nails where I keep picking the wax. The only problem with filming this time of year in the summer, you need your windows open, because obviously in the UK we don't have aircon, and all I can hear is people's lawnmowers and trimmers. Anyway, this page is nearly finished. One little tip I wanted to give you about if you're journaling from a long time ago, you may not remember all the details. This is from 2007. So although I have added a little bit of journaling, it's basic and I'm not going to fret about that. I've documented how this was our first trip and the fact that we'd done the Future World in the afternoon, World Showcase in the evening. I remember that. I do remember taking the photographs, and I've documented that as well. The fact that the kids were both full of energy that evening, and they were just messing around by the railings, and we just had so much fun photographing them. And you think back now, like with having older kids, they don't want to be in photographs. So when your kids are younger, enjoy it and take as many photographs as you can. And I also documented that we'd bought Holly's first pair of ears here that evening. I've documented in here just a little bit to Holly about all the memories that we've made here and how happy and free we always felt in Epcot. There was always quite a lot of space, so the kids could kind of run ahead and giggle and be silly, and it wasn't like sometimes in Magic Kingdom where it feels really busy and you need to be holding their hand. They had the freedom to run around and be silly on this day, so that was perfect. I want to seal this with one of the wax melts that I made. I am going to attach the top there with a little bit of, that's not going to stick. Let's get some tape. Let's see if this works. So I've got 3D tape, sorry, not 3D tape, double-sided sticky tape. And I'm going to peel that back from my very dirty fingers. I think this is going to work better. So the tape is on the back there, and then I am going to attach that like that. Perfect. And I might even pop a little bit on the bottom here. There, enough so that it's going to hold in place, but it's not going to sort of stay permanently. Just like that. Yeah, perfect. I'm happy with that. I think that's really cute. Oh, this isn't going to stick down. Let's pop some double-sided tape on there. There. I think that's a really cute page. That does also not want to stick. Do you know what I have got? I've got a little clip here, and it's a little envelope, and I'm going to pop that on the corner there, so then that can come off if I want to read underneath. I think that looks really cute. I'm really pleased with that first page, and that does lift off really nicely. there, that's my first page completed in this new journal. And I have been playing with these wax seals, and was I calling them wax melts before? I can't remember. I have learned something very important. You need to leave the stamp on the wax, because I'm quite impatient. I was worried about leaving it on too long, but actually the longer you leave it on, the better. It sets and it peels off really nicely. So I've been playing with colors and having so much fun. Just remember though, it's an open flame when you're using it, and it also gets very, very hot. So I'll leave the links below. I think that looks really, really cute. I think that's lovely. But thank you very much for watching my video today. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Lots of love. Bye.